The Berenstain Bears Get Jealous by Stan and Jan Berenstain. This was the first book that Madison ever learned to read, quote unquote, read. She memorized it and would read it to us when she was about 3 years old. It was Brother Bear's birthday, and he was having a party. Brother blew out the candles on his birthday cake with one blow. Now it was time for him to get presents. Brother got many presents. He got some books. He got a soccer ball. He got a model airplane kit. But best of all was the present he got from Mama Bear and Papa Bear. It was a two-wheel bike. A big, beautiful two-wheel bike. When everybody sang happy birthday to Brother Bear, Sister did not sing. She did not sing because she was jealous. She wasn't jealous of the books, or the soccer ball, or the model airplane kit. She was jealous of the big, beautiful two-wheel bike. After the party, Brother Bear rode his new bike around the bear's treehouse. Sister Bear tried to catch up with him on her trike, but Brother rode past her like she was standing still. "Wow!" he shouted. "Watch this! Look how fast I can go!" Sister Bear got so jealous she couldn't stand it. Mama followed her into the house. "Sister," said Mama, "I think you've been bitten by the green-eyed monster." "The green-eyed monster?" Sister said. "What's that?" "The green-eyed monster is the part of us that gets jealous," said Mama. "It is the green-eyed monster that is making you jealous of Brother's two-wheel bike." Sister Bear looked out the window. Brother was still riding around and around the treehouse. "It isn't fair," said Sister. "Why can't I have a two-wheel bike?" "Because," said Mama, "you're not ready for a two-wheel bike. A two-wheel bike is a bit too tall, and your legs are a bit too short." "Well, it just isn't fair," said Sister. Sister had many nice things. She had dolls and a dollhouse. She had skates and a jump rope. She had her trike too, of course. But when you are jealous, the things you have look small next to the things you don't have. Later that night, just as Sister was about to fall asleep, she had a visitor, a very strange visitor. It was a cub that looked just like Sister Bear, except that the visitor had green eyes and little horns on her head. "I know who you are," said Sister. "You are the green-eyed monster." "Never mind about that," said the visitor. "Come, I will show you how to get a two-wheel bike of your own. All you have to do is show Mama Bear and Papa Bear that you are ready." Then the visitor helped Sister onto the bike and gave her a big push. Off went Sister on Brother's big, beautiful two-wheel bike. Around and around the treehouse she rode, faster and faster, but the bike was a bit too tall, and her legs were a bit too short. The bike began to wiggle. The bike began to wobble. Crash! Went the bike into a big rock. Sister flew through the air. Brother's big, beautiful two-wheel bike flew into 100 pieces. "Mama! Papa!" screamed Sister. But the sound that woke Mama and Papa was not the sound of a crash. It was the sound of Sister Bear waking up from a bad dream. I'm sorry. My legs were too short and the bike was too tall. I broke Brother's big, beautiful bike into 100 pieces." "But it was just a dream, my dear," said Mama. "Brother's bike is fine," said Papa. Sister looked out the window. There was Brother's bike all in one piece. Brother was sorry that Sister had had a bad dream. The next day he put training wheels on his new bike so she could try it out. She did pretty well, but the two-wheel bike was a bit too tall and her legs were a bit too short. "You were right, Mama," she said. "I am not ready for a two-wheel bike. But I will tell you what I am ready for. I am ready for that green-eyed monster. If she visits me again, I will send her on her way. The end.